Hey, John Crestani here, internet marketer and tech entrepreneur. And in this lesson, I'm going to be going over direct response copywriting, what it is, how do you get started, and how do you charge clients for writing their marketing copy for them. So I'm going to go over this industry, and copywriting is one of the most important skills you need to know in marketing, period. Being able to write things that sell products is just so important, right? You're not going to sell products if nobody's interested. And copywriting is about the art of getting people interested in purchasing a product and making some serious money. So let's learn about this skill. Let's learn about how to make it work. And let's learn how to actually charge people their money so we can learn to do it and do it for clients. Let's do that and more in this video. Let's get it. Now, direct response copywriting. First, I'm going to address what it is. Copywriting is writing basically marketing copy or writing words that sell a product effectively. Where do you write those words? Now, those words could come in an email that includes a link at the bottom, or those words could be in a Facebook ad that has, a little image and, some text and a button. That marketing copy can come in the form of a web page that has a big headline and has a bunch of different bullet points about the reasons you should buy the product. So whatever that is, when you're selling a product, you're using copy. Even if you're on Amazon, you have to write your product description to showcase your product in the best light. And all of that is marketing copy. And whoever writes the most interesting copy wins. If two people are selling a product and one person is selling a product that says face mask, great for all diseases, or another person is selling a face mask and it says face mask, it combats coronavirus, it combats this, it combats this. The person that's going to sell the most face masks is the person who lists off the individual items that it helps save people from, rather than somebody who just says, oh, it helps with everything. Same product, but just written a slightly different way can make all the difference in whether you make money. So that's what marketing copy is, and there's an art to it. I actually have a whole playlist on copywriting called The Art of Copywriting, and you can check out that playlist. I'll have one of my editors link to that playlist somewhere above my face so that you can check out some of the videos. Some of them are long, some of them are boring. They're from other teachers other than me. They're not really teachers. They're just friends of mine who make millions of dollars a year in affiliate marketing, but they go over some of the nitty-gritty. Now, how do you get started doing copywriting? There's a few things. Number one is you want to pick a niche to specialize in. What do you enjoy? It should be something that you have familiarity with. Now, I got started personally in marketing investment companies, not because I knew about investment companies. I didn't even know what a 401k was. I was marketing 401k gold rollovers. I didn't know what a 401k was when I started. I was 23 years old. I didn't know what a rollover was. Again, I was 23 years old. So I had no idea, but the reason I got into investment marketing was because I wanted a lot of money. And there's about $50 trillion worldwide in investment accounts. So I wanted to get into the biggest market with the most amount of money possible. So I got in a $50 trillion industry because I wanted to make money. So that's why I got in my niche, but generally speaking, I suggest you get into something you enjoy. If you're not a millionaire by the age of 30, probably you're not motivated by money. So you should probably get into something that speaks to you, and maybe that's marketing, coaching, or kitchen appliances or whatever it is. Number two is start a swipe file. Now, what a swipe file is, it's finding marketing pieces to sell a particular product. So for instance, if in the investment niche, I found marketing from the competitors of the company. So I looked at Lear Capital, I looked at Rosalind Capital, I looked at Goldline, I looked at all these different companies that were doing marketing on the internet, and I just started finding their pages and putting it in Google Docs. I really like Google Docs. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm actually going to have my editors link to my own personal swipe file in the business opportunity niche. That's the niche that I market, and that's the niche. I have a 6-week training course where I teach people how to start their own business doing affiliate marketing. And you can check out some of my testimonials if you want on, my homepage or on the community forum. Tons of testimonials, tons of successful students, and it's been really exciting helping change all these lives. Check some of them out. Now, once you have a swipe file, the goal is to practice, okay? And what practicing means in copywriting is literally write out by hand, not on the computer. Again, not on the computer. For the millennials, for the 12-year-olds watching this video on portrait mode, please take a second and comment, "You got me," and flip your phone over to landscape mode so you can get more focus on what you're learning here, and also just so you can see more of the screen, because most of my viewers, I noticed, are watching this video on portrait mode like this, and that doesn't work out for learning. If you're watching on a phone, you need to flip it to landscape mode, or preferably watch this on a computer in a focused environment. So let's move onwards. So to practice copywriting, again, you don't do this on the computer. You do this by writing it out by hand. Find a pen, find a pencil, and some of those marketing pages that you found in your niche, you're gonna actually write out by hand. That's the trick. You write them out by hand. John, why do I have to write it out by hand? It's easier to type it. Listen, Joe, the reason you write it out by hand, it's neurological. It's actually science. The act of using your hand to write out stuff, the usage of muscle, the usage of coordination, it activates more parts of your brain. It helps you ingrain the knowledge more in your head. If you hung out with a billionaire, if all of your friends, if all the people you grew up with were billionaires, you'd become a billionaire a lot faster through osmosis, through hanging out with them, through learning their mindset. Bill Gates could write a book on how to be a billionaire, but it might not sink in as much as if you were just hanging out with him, because there's so much you learn through osmosis. It's why we write it out by hand. It's tedious work. I've written out 100-page sales letters by hand because there's some weird effect where the more you write it out, the more you start ingraining that knowledge. Writing good advertising, there's an art to it, and you need to write it out by hand. So make sure, write out, and if you're gonna do it, say, "I'm gonna do it" in the comments below. If you're gonna write out a sales letter by hand, and I gave you my own swipe file, you can find a lot of good ads, a lot of good marketing copy, and there's just a lot of good sales videos online. Write them out by hand. You will learn faster. You will learn more, even if it's tedious. There's no quick shot to making money. It's a process. So practice, practice, practice. Now, the third thing about direct response copywriting is, what do you charge? What do you charge people to write their emails or to write their ads or to write whatever it is for them? Now, you could do this a few different ways. You could just do copywriting and not charge anybody anything. And you could do what I do, which is affiliate marketing. I write ads, I write web pages for a living. I market other companies' products, and they pay me a commission when I'm able to get them new customers. So if you want to learn more about affiliate marketing, I'm going to link to some videos up in the description. I make about $500,000 to $900,000 per month. Last year, my business did $7 million. That isn't all profit, but last year my business did it. There's a lot of profit in there, but that was from being able to write effective web pages, to write effective ads. I've been able to do that and not even have my own products to market other companies. So you can check that out. You can do that for yourself and learn more about affiliate marketing on the rest of my channel. And make sure to subscribe to watch my videos to learn more. Now, if you want to do this for clients, what I suggest you do is you can do this a number of ways. You can work with companies and you can charge them. One model to charge clients is to actually just charge them a fixed fee. So you could charge a fixed rate to write marketing copy for them. You could say, I will write emails for you for $25 an email. That could be something. Or you could say, I will write a sales letter for you. I've actually paid people as much as $25,000 to write a sales letter for me. That's a very experienced person that was recommended. It still didn't work out very well. So you could charge a fixed fee. $25 to $25,000 is kind of a good range you could charge people. I'm not going to go into getting clients here. That's a whole other discussion. Another way you could actually do things is you could charge people a percentage. So you could charge people, let's say 20% of profits. Now you can do this by saying, finding a client and saying, hey, I think I can improve your marketing. I don't want any money money up front, but if there is an increase in profitability, I would like 20% of that increase. It's a very easy way to get clients, to get in the door. And the issue with this is they may or may not pay you. They may or may not think they don't want to give you 20% of profits. So there's all sorts of things you could do to make sure you get your money. There's contracts, there's tracking, there's data room access. There's all sorts of things you can do to make sure you get their percentage of profits. But the best thing I found is just creating a relationship of trust, meeting people in person, going to conferences. If you're looking to get into copywriting, I'd say hang out where the marketers hang out where the online businesses hang out where the big product owners hang out, because I'm sure you can find some people who will be willing to work with you for free. And if you meet them in person, if you make yourself a visible person at whatever industry conferences you're going to, that can help. So hang out where the business owners are and hang out consistently where they are, and you will create an in-person relationship. And you can do this no matter what country you're from. If you're in Nigeria, hang out with the business owners in Nigeria. 20% of profits, unless you want to fly to America. That's the cost of doing business. So that would be what I would suggest you charge. 20% of profit increase. You could even go 10%. I've seen people even go as high as 50% of profits for writing all of the marketing for a particular company. This would I'd be say the range, but I'd say the sweet spot is charging 20% of profit increase. And what I would suggest you do is a few things. Get data room access. It's a technical term, but basically get access to the company you're working with, Google Analytics account, or whatever they use to track their sales. So if you're going to be working with them, make sure you're tracking. Make sure you have access to all the tracking so that you can actually see how your marketing is performing. If you send out an email, or if you have a new web page, or you build an ad, you want all sorts of data so you can verify and audit whether you're leading to profits. But this is going to be the easiest way to get clients, easiest place to charge 20% of profits, somewhere around here, and getting data room access. I hope you learned a little bit of information in this video about how to get into this amazing industry. Copywriting is the dual side of data in marketing. If you know how to read and understand and analyze data, and if you understand marketing or copywriting, you are a double threat. You're almost a triple threat. It's so good. It's 1 + 1 = 3 situation, because copywriting is a core skill of marketing. I'm gonna have my editors link to the Art of Copywriting playlist if you wanna go deeper and listen to some of my friends who are also multimillionaires and they've gotten there through understanding copywriting. My friend Carlos Cruz is awesome dude, good friend of mine, good copywriter. Check him out. He doesn't even know English. English is not his first language. And he's been able to make millions of dollars a year just knowing how to write good ads. Again, none of this involves skills. None of this involves experience. What it involves is hard practice. You take a pen to a piece of paper and you write down ads over and over and over again until it starts becoming embedded in your brain. And then you start doing it yourself. And then you check out my free traffic methods playlist and start applying the principles you learn in copywriting to doing ads and getting traffic and making money through affiliate marketing. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like this video if you have any questions or commentary. If you're excited about copywriting, or if you want more videos about copywriting, type in more videos or type in more copywriting down in the comments below. I'd love to hear feedback from you. Also, make sure you join some of our community forums. I get about 5 billion messages a day from my fans and followers asking me like, can you help me, John? I'm like a cancer survivor, Vietnam War vet. My mom's dying. I'm her only son. I need money. I'm broke. I don't read those, but the point being, if you want to interact with other people doing affiliate marketing, I've built a community for you. Go on my Discord channel, chat with people, help each other out, ask questions, contribute. I created a Facebook group. I created a subreddit. We have all these sorts of outlets for you to interact with other people. Again, you can learn and then you process in a group. So make sure you do that and continually take action on all the methods I'm teaching you. Put it into practice. Let's make some money together. Let's get it. Hopefully you learn stuff. Talk to you soon.